Hi, hello, it's Wheezy Blonde. The NFL season is upon us. I figured what better way to celebrate than to book NFL quarterbacks in a match with a WWE superstar. Before we start spinning the wheel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications to make sure you are notified every time I release a new video. I'm pretty sure that this is an accurate wheel. So essentially what's going to happen here is I am going to spin the wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel, see what quarterback we get, and go from there. On to the next. Let's see what we get. Teddy Bridgewater. The most hilarious thing about this is he was just signed to my team, the Lions. Now, the cool thing about Teddy Bridgewater that I can think about, especially from the perspective of a Lions fan, is just he is a fresh start. He's a veteran. He has experience. He's been with multiple teams. He's been around the block. He knows what he's doing. I am almost wanting to put Teddy Bridgewater in a tag team match. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to spin again and we'll keep going. So who is Teddy going to be in a tag team with? Jordan Love. Okay, let's give the QB from the freaking Packers. No Packers slander. No Packers slander. We're not going to do it. But there's still a lot to be seen from Jordan Love. I think he has a lot of proving himself to do. And he's sitting in the shadow of, pains me to say this, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers. So, Teddy Bridgewater, Jordan Love. You've got the veteran. He's been around the block, got some experience. You have Jordan Love. So much promise. I feel like they both have a lot to prove. Who else has a lot to prove? Alpha Academy. 1000% Alpha Academy. You've got two guys that are making big moves. They've got a big season ahead of them. And then you have Alpha Academy, who also has a lot to prove. Tua. Okay, this is so easy. Tua. Quarterback, Miami Dolphins. I should probably slide that in there. Tua, I believe, is Samoan. We're putting Tua in the bloodline. We're putting Tua in the bloodline. And I think it would make the most sense. I don't think he should go after Roman. I don't think he should go after Champ. But personality-wise, GOAT-wise, I think Tua, we're going to do another tag team. I think Tua should tag up with Solo. I know the Usos are broken up. Leave me alone. But I think Tua should tag up with Solo. And then Jimmy and Jay, brothers against the brother and the brother from another mother. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Jared Goff, Detroit Lions. Who would I want to see Jared Goff in a match with? We'll talk a lot of shit about Jared Goff. Like a lot of shit. I went to a game 2 seasons ago. It was a fucking Packers game. And we beat them, by the way, in their losing season. I don't want to say Jared overcame adversity. It was the follow-up to Matthew Stafford in Detroit. And Detroit loved Matthew Stafford. He'd been here for a long time. People adored him. They didn't really know how to feel about Goff at first. And I think that Goff has really proven himself, and we are behind Goff now. See him in Hell in a Cell. I want to see him in Hell in a Cell. That's absolutely where I want to see Jared Goff. If he can do what he has done thus far. But who do we put him against? Who? Baron Corbin. Not even just because Baron Corbin is someone that was in the NFL. They could really play off of each other with their personalities really well. Jared has been coming out of his shell more. Corbin is multi-talented, multifaceted. You never know what you're going to get. And I think Corbin would play dirty, and I think Goff would come out on top. Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush plays for the Dallas Cowboys. He's been in the NFL for 6 years. He's 29 years old, and he went to Central Michigan. He's also a ginger. I'm going to put him up against Sheamus. Is that some form of ist? Probably. But I want to see fella. I want to see fella up against the other fella. Two brawling brutes, two red-headed gingers going at it in combat. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. This is another NFC North team. So I'm biased. I'm just biased. He's great. People really like him. The Vikings had a phenomenal season last season. I'm going to be evil. This isn't a match, but I want a tractor match. And I want a tractor match with none other than Brock Lesnar. Solely because Brock Lesnar's from Minnesota. Minnesota Vikings, Brock Lesnar. Kick Kirk Cousins' ass. Brock, let's go. Mac Jones. Mac Jones plays for the Patriots. He's a little baby nugget. He's 24 years old. I don't know, man. I'm looking at him and he's 24 years old, plays for the Patriots. A lot of things I don't like. I think it only makes sense to put him up against Dominic Mysterio. And I think Dominic would absolutely annihilate him. I feel like I'm putting heel against heel, though, because who likes the Patriots? Heel against heel. No one likes Patriots. Obvious heel. Dominic Mysterio. No one likes Dominic Mysterio. Makes perfect sense. DeSean Watson. I feel bad for DeSean Watson because there was that TikTok trend where people were having like the randomized quarterbacks and you had to like F, marry, kill, and people would get really upset when DeSean came up. That's upsetting to me. Just played for the Browns. An underdog. I like an underdog. Who could tell a good underdog story? Why do I just want to this is the most off the wall shit. I want to put DeSean in a match against John Cena. Now we're just getting out of hand. Now we're just being silly. But I feel like John Cena would want to put DeSean over. DeSean needs some love in his life. He needs some happiness. He needs to be appreciated. And if anyone can appreciate anyone and put them on top, it's John Cena. Unless we're talking about Austin Theory, because I mean, look how that's turned out at the moment. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl winners in 2023. Arguably best quarterback of our generation, best current quarterback of our generation. We have to put him up against somebody that is at his caliber, that is at his level. And I have a couple of things bouncing around in my mind. Part of me wants to go Seth Rollins. Another part of me wants to go all the way to the top and go against Roman Reigns. Now, because Roman Reigns has NFL experience, I think the story would be a lot better. We're gonna go Patrick Mahomes against the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I don't know who would win that match, but I think it'd be a great story. Just hear Patrick Mahomes, tribal chief. That was my Patrick Mahomes impression. Do not judge me. Aaron Rodgers. Now, Aaron Rodgers, longtime quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Currently, quarterback for the New York Jets. A lot to be seen with this season. Like I said, this season was super crazy. A lot of things got mixed up and changed around. Who do I want to see Aaron Rodgers in a match with? For some reason, I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers, veteran, longtime quarterback, one of the greatest of all time. Don't like the guy. Greatest of all time. I think it makes sense to put him against the rated R superstar, Edge. I don't even know if Edge is a football fan. Don't care. I just see it making sense. I see it making sense. I like it. Book it, Picasso. Thanks for watching my video today. It was just a fun little thing that I felt like doing and getting out there since we're getting into football season. Go Lions. #OnePride. MCDC. Detroit Brock City. Take care, guys. Love you. As always, make good choices. Goodbye.